What's up, guys? It's Clix, and today we are back with another React video. This React video is gonna be a little bit different. We're doing 30 TV Easter eggs in Fortnite. So it's basically like 30 Easter eggs in Fortnite that I had no clue about, and hopefully you guys have no clue about. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really care about like the Fortnite storyline. I'm really just here to play competitive and win everything, you know? But before we get in the video, make sure to subscribe. We're at 320,000 subs. I want to get to a mil. I want another plaque. You see that? See that plaque right here? Yeah, but besides the point, I want another one of those. So make sure to please subscribe and hope you guys do enjoy the video.
TV Easter eggs in Fortnite. At the start of Chapter 6, players could find the most random spot to use the bathroom. While most people
They made that because of me. Okay, I need to stop pausing. They're probably already annoyed, but they made that because of me because they call me the big pooper.
started off as a funny joke, some of us realized the reference to Rick and Morty.
BS, bruh. Cat.
A more on-the-nose secret
did that
was to
'cause of
bring
me,
an
chat.
iconic TV character to Fortnite. You see, in 2020, Epic surprised everyone when they went to the item shop and found an emote for the world's tiniest violin.
Wait, that's
For
from
anyone who grew up watching
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob, you're totally freaking out right now.
Oh, boo. Oh my God, I didn't even know it's from this.
For you on the world's smallest violin.
The TV Easter eggs get even cooler when
I
the
didn't even
show
know
is
it's
in on
from
the
that,
joke.
bruh.
Invincible came to Fortnite in 2023, and everyone was excited about it. But little did they know, when they went to watch the new season a couple months later, the collab was still happening.
Oh,
That's right, slow it down.
What are they
and he
talking
straight up
about?
pulled the Dragon's Breath sniper from Fortnite out of the portal.
Oh.
It's a blink and you miss a joke that Invincible even tweeted saying, "Hey, it's the guy from Fortnite."
Oh,
One of the
I didn't
most
even
insane
know
Easter
that.
eggs
That's
went over everybody's
crazy.
head during the Greek season. We were all
I
pretty
swear that's
confused when we
crazy.
dropped down and noticed a foot with 6 toes. Well, if it looks familiar, it's probably because you watched the show Lost. At one point, they discover a broken foot that looks identical. But if you count the toes, they also don't have the
okay, I got a question. People who are watching like my React videos, they've been banging. A lot of people watch them. Why does my arm look veiny? Y'all watching? Are you guys like competitive viewers or are you guys casual viewers? Because I'm gonna be honest, I had no clue this foot was ever in the game, and I have a foot fetish, so I have zero clue how
normal
I
amount,
missed that.
instead giving their statue 4 of them. So to fix a lost mistake, Fortnite decided to give their foot 6 toes, finally completing the
that's
set
crazy.
and giving them 10 total. You gotta be a crazy
That's
fan of
crazy.
the show to add a secret this deep. Now, the world's tiniest violin was a pretty obvious emote that anyone could figure out, but when Easter came around, Fortnite also released the egg drop scoop. Everybody skipped past it, assuming it was an innocent dance for the holidays, but some players realized it was much deeper.
Oh,
Yay!
oh,
I have to for the greatest collab glider of all time. The winner is the Peter Copter.
The Peter one is
One of the
fire.
best jokes in the show into a fully functioning glider, and it even plays Peter's famous laugh. Now, check
It
the
is pretty
description,
tough.
and it
This
says,
is really
"How
tough.
can
I
you
can't lie.
afford
This is
these
really
things?"
tough.
It's not just a question we have for anyone who buys this, but Peter himself.
Oh my God! Joe, I am so sorry. How can you afford these things?
Not the only way Epic is nerded out over their favorite TV shows.
Bro,
One of the
Fortnite's
best
so
anime
smart.
of all
Like,
time. It's
we
Attack
never
on
know how
Titan.
smart
When it
they
came to
actually are.
Fortnite, they announced it in one of the coolest ways
They are so
possible.
smart. I'm
You
not
see,
even
this
joking.
photo is a one-to-one recreation of the classic poster from season 1, and they even went as far as to line it up with the dragon at Mega City, referencing the colossal titan from the show. It's genius. Was it the only thing they recreated? Stranger Things made an even more shocking return to the game during
Dude,
Fortnite
this was
OG.
so
Players
good,
thought this
bro.
collab was banned for years, and then out of
Everyone
nowhere,
used to call me
11 was in the
11
game. But the
'cause my
coolest
buzz
part was
cut.
a back bling, a tiny diorama of Hopper's cabin from the
Oh,
show.
that's sick.
Exactly like the original diorama, except for one
Oh,
change.
that is sick.
Fortnite swapped his cop car for a regular one.
This video is
Fortnite
good.
loves subverting
Shout
their
out to Top 5
expectations
Gaming for
like
letting me
this.
react to this,
Like
by the
when
way.
they added the most iconic gag from Avatar.
My cabbages!
But when Fortnite turned this into an emote, it had a pretty different ending.
Oh,
With the Dragon
Oh,
Ball over, they left an Easter egg just for fans of the show. The boosted key emote has an exclusive aura that only appears when you play as Beerus.
is this Marvel?
So, if you remember the
Got
tiniest
zero
violin
clue.
emote I talked about it like 2 minutes ago, it wouldn't have been a surprise to anyone who knew this wasn't Fortnite's first rodeo with Spongebob.
Oh,
We're all waiting for the
No, we did
official
another
item shop
SpongeBob thing,
crossover,
right?
but we got our first taste of it when Take a Bow dropped.
Imagination.
oh, I remember this, bro. I
Let's
watched
kick
this
it
when I
back
was
to
like
Family
5
Guy
years
again,
old.
because
Chat.
the Peter Copter wasn't the only incredible secret hiding in Peter's set.
Oh
He also
my-
brought the Scratcher pickaxe to the game,
Wait,
and as
what?
the description says, we all know what it's for.
Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher! Get your butt scratcher here!
While the Attack on Titan
Wait,
poster was
I
an
didn't know that
amazing
was it. That's a
announcement,
fire
turns out
pickaxe.
Fortnite had been teasing the collab
Butt
for
scratcher.
months beforehand. In Chapter 4,
That's where I landed,
fans
chat.
started to
Anvil
realize
Square.
that Anvil Square looked oddly similar to Shiganshina from the show. And this suspicion
Oh,
was
shit.
confirmed when they logged in after Aaron's release and found a secret basement that belonged to his father. It was literally one copy of the exact room from the show.
That's
now,
tough.
The Rick
That's
toilet
tough.
from earlier was a less
That big
obvious
pooper toilet,
reference,
big
but
pooper
Fortnite
toilet.
made an Easter egg just for OGs when they dropped Mecha Morty in the game.
Code Clix.
Like, Morty was always going to be a
This
hard
was
out
so
for Dad
tough.
because, you know, he's really short. So the mech was his boost.
Bro, remember Soldier Boy rapping on it while wearing the skin?
Only problem is,
Bro,
most
first
Fortnite
rapper to
players
do
have
anything,
bad
bro.
memories of mechs, and Epic knew this, so they had fun with the reveal trailer. When Peter Griffin was announced, it broke the internet.
It did.
But everyone
It
couldn't
did
stop
break the
talking
internet.
about one thing. He was ridiculously jacked. He also had a golden tux on for some reason, and it felt like the opposite of what everyone was expecting. But luckily, this was just an
Oh,
edit
Emote
style compared
was so
to his
tough.
regular outfit. So that left the question, why did this exist in the first place? Well, there's a perfect explanation. It's a reference.
Oh my
Oh,
God, Peter, it's beautiful.
Sometimes Fortnite puts the craziest work into their collab announcements, like when they turned the Futurama trailer into a total recreation. Literally, they went all out creating their own version of the intro from the show.
I don't know where this from. Where's
This
this
joke
from?
was even brought to life in-game, letting you see the Planet Express ship
Oh,
and the jokes didn't stop there. If you
That
hire
was
Bender's
in-game?
NPC,
How do
then
I
took
not
him to a
remember
vending
this shit?
machine, it would unlock secret dialogue referencing one of his relationships from the show. Didn't I have a baby with you once? And yeah, he actually did. Let's head back to Avatar,
What?
because if you thought cabbages
I
were
swear
a
I
good
thought Fortnite
tribute,
was
wait until
PG.
you hear how Aang
I'd
came
have a
to
baby
the
with
island in the
Fortnite.
first place. In the middle of Chapter 5, all of a sudden, players noticed an iceberg was approaching. Little foreshadow here. Not many knew what to expect until it became its own POI with an orb in the middle. And looking through the ice, there he was, Aang from The Last Airbender, along with his bison opera.
That's crazy.
This was a teaser for his crossover, and it's a reference to how the show
That's
itself
so crazy.
begins.
Bro, I
and
wish
did
they
you
did
know
a
that Dragon
Clix
Ball
Fortnite
teased their
collab?
collab in a very similar way? But instead of making it obvious, they hit an island on the map that nobody noticed for months. It turned out to be a reference to the Kame house from the show, and some players started to pick up on it before it was finally confirmed, with the collab dropping and turning this into the real thing. Now, sadly, you aren't able to unlock the OG Grogu anymore because he's
Dude.
only available in Chapter 2. Because
Come
he's so
on.
hard to find nowadays, a lot of fans have no idea he's hiding
Wait,
an
that
insane
Yoda?
Easter egg. The
No.
problem is, it's only
Wait, that is
possible
Yoda, right?
if you don't play the game.
Wait, what does Yoda look like? If I got that right, oh my god, it literally is a mini Yoda. I
Hey,
never watched
that's
Star
right.
Wars in my life. Oh, it's my reacts right here. Oh,
Go
it's doing good.
AFK, and he'll use the extra time to mess around and recreate scenes from the show, like trying to eat the ball from Mando's ship or drinking soup. Not every collab secret has to be a reference. Sometimes they hide Easter eggs and crossovers for every Fortnite player. Like the last time we saw our friend Blevin, he wasn't in great shape.
Oh,
But, this
do
wasn't
remember
the
that.
last
I
time
remember
we
that.
saw him. In fact, if you own Loki's emote, you can see him whenever you want.
oh.
You find secrets in the most random places, like when Grim Gables appeared for Fortnite Mares a couple years ago. Now, the place was already creepy
Where
on
is
its
that
own,
from?
but then players figured out they
Wait.
could destroy this wall and unlock a secret room. Not your ordinary Easter egg, everything was upside down,
Huh.
and when they looked at the POI's grandfather clock, something felt wrong. The clock face was
How do
upside
people
down.
know this?
Grandfather clocks, upside down rooms. I think we could all see what's going on here. Not to mention, the house
Dude.
itself was pretty similar to the Creel house from Stranger Things.
How do
As you know,
people
these suspicions
know
would be
that,
confirmed
dude?
years
They
later
get
when
so
the collab
down
came
and
back
dirty,
for Wave
chat.
2. It is probably the longest running crossover teaser of all time. It's unlike Futurama, which was pretty much announced out of nowhere, and I've already shown you some of its cool secrets, but everyone overlooks the edit styles. Every single Futurama
Oh, I love
outfit
this
has
one.
variants of
I love
themselves
the
from
lips.
Universe 1, which is an actual storyline from the show.
It's some guy wearing a Leela costume. Get him!
Sometimes TV Easter eggs are a little forced. You see, when Invincible came to the game, he brought a ton of outfits with him, and they're all bundled in the item shop together under the Guardians of the Globe bundle. It's a neat throwback to the show for fans to appreciate, but it literally made zero sense, because Mark, Omni-Man, and Adam Eve are not in the Guardians of the Globe. And it's not
Dude, I have this time. I don't even know what this dude is talking about. Like, what is Marvel's? What is Star Wars? What are these shows? I've never watched a single one of these shows other than SpongeBob. Like, SpongeBob, I was following along. Right now, I'm confused. Like, please, someone in the comments explain to me what is going on. I actually read every comment. I swear on everything. React videos are the one YouTube channel I read every comment.
Not the first time they missed the
Wait, I
mark
probably
on
shouldn't have told
something.
you all that.
Avatar was extremely accurate to the show, except
I read
for
the
one
comments on
tiny
everything.
mistake. You see, in the story, Azula strikes Aang with lightning, scarring him on his back and foot. Now, to Epic's credit, they added this insane detail on his back, but they missed that on his foot, and fans were quick to point out this small error. Well, a couple weeks later, players jumped from the battle bus and noticed his foot now had the iconic scar.
Let's go.
Now, earlier I said we were all waiting for SpongeBob's official crossover with Fortnite, and well, we technically got it. Just not in the item shop. Instead, they partnered to release licensed creative maps fully themed around the show, and man, if I had to go through every single Easter egg on these maps, I'd be here for a while.
Dude, I watched SpongeBob in game, bro.
Players go through all kinds of
bring it
references,
back,
from
man.
handsome
Look how
Squidward to
hot
the
he
talking
is.
fish on the news. Okay, I can't believe we're in 2025, and you can load up Fortnite to not only see handsome Squidward, but also Peter Griffin do this.
That's crazy. I didn't know
Did
he
you
does
know
that before he
all of
dies.
these TV throwbacks started
That's
from one of the
nuts,
most
bro.
iconic
I
references
thought
in
he landed
Fortnite
there.
history. Let's take it back
With
to
Vino.
Chapter 2. This massive Easter egg hunt was spawned when everyone noticed something incredible at Steamy Stacks. Walk over to the power plant control center, and you can find Homer Simpson's famous pink donuts.
Wow.
Now remember, the instant you finish it, I own your soul for...
But this went back even further than that with the first
Like,
ever
how
Easter
did
egg
they
in Battle
find a
Royale,
donut?
Truckosaurus. This one is so popular, he even
Truckosaurus
returns
was
every
tough.
chapter, and it's all because he's a reference to the one from the show.
Please welcome the all-new Truckosaurus 2.
Wow.
Now, we're still waiting for
Wow.
Simpsons to officially arrive in Fortnite, but it's not the only unreleased collab that players are desperate
Squid
for.
Games?
Squid Game
That would be
recently
so-
dropped its
Wait,
second
they did
season.
drop-
and the hype
Wait, did
from
they
all those
drop a
years is
skin?
back.
No,
so
they
much
didn't.
so that a Squid Game creative map has blown up
Okay.
again. This has received a new update with a new
The
mini
creative
game
map
from
was
season
tough.
2, but it also features tons
We need
of
that Squid
references
Game
to the
skin,
show,
bro.
using the exact same red light, green light
Sorry.
audio.
Oh, yeah, it's tough.
They also recreated the guards and entire sets from the
Wow.
original show.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait until you find out that Fortnite has been referencing TV shows since day one of Battle Royale. Truckosaurus may have been the original Easter egg, but it wasn't the first reference.
Wasn't the
because
first one, bro.
default dance
Yep.
is taken straight from Scrubs.
I wonder how much they got paid to use that. Like, everyone knows the default
Click on
dance.
screen right now to
Everyone,
watch
bro.
our next video. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.
Yo, this video was good. I'm actually liking this, bro. And shout out to Top 5 Gaming for letting us react to this, bro. I might be a little bit late. I might be 4 months late for this video, but this was a banger. I don't really do react videos like this with Easter eggs because I'm if y'all don't know me, I'm literally like a competitive person. I really just compete and I make content and I do all that. But this was a very interesting video. Like, I was entertained the whole entire time. So I also hope you guys were entertained as well. To make sure that you guys are here, comment Big Pooper in this video. I'm gonna favor every single comment that I see with Big Pooper to making sure that y'all watch the whole entire video. But please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see y'all in the next react videos. Peace.